Here's help. Do not use baby methods on adult problems. When a baby wants something, food, comfort, attention, the baby cries. If crying does not produce instant, free assistance from someone, the baby yells at the top of its voice. This usually brings the someone to give the desired free assistance, and the baby subconsciously remembers. Thus, this natural and often necessary infant instinct continues into childhood. The young child, not yet having learned logical persuasion, continues to use crying as a means of calling attention to wants and yelling as a means of demanding. Parents, by compliantly responding to the child's crying and yell, reinforce the subconscious memory of these baby methods as the effective means of getting wants freely fulfilled by somebody. As such indulged children grow into adolescence, their egos will not permit baby crying, so they substitute complaining and defiance. Their yelling usually is confined to group shouting increasingly of demands, or they demonstrate their suffering from denial by withdrawal or antisocial acts. And they grow into adults whose training from infancy has been a long sequence of first expected, then tolerated infantile, childish, adolescent means of calling attention to and ultimately demanding instant, free assistance from somebody. This is not a condemnation solely of our present generation, although our present generation has produced some notable examples of this form of childish behavior in adults. By the very nature of its instinctive beginning, the quite proper attending the needs of a crying baby, every generation since the beginning of civilization has had its proportion of adolescents and adults who sought to alleviate their grievances and have their wants satisfied by their using childish behavior. What is the result? As individuals, they become the problem people of each generation. They react inadequately to even normal situations, or they overreact in many disagreeable ways to every imagined threat to their tender egos, which their parents, then their associates, and always they, themselves, have pampered and overprotected throughout the sequence stages of their lives. In groups, they become people problems, as aggressive demonstrators, militant protesters, picketing boycotters, and destructive disruptors. These are adolescent and adult exhibitions of childish behavior. When these problem people were babies, they cried as their means of calling attention, and someone responded. When these problem people were young children, they yelled as their means of demanding, and someone responded. Childish behavior became established in their subconscious as their effective means of getting someone co-provide attention and free assistance. And so they continued it through adolescence and into adult life. Babies, children, adolescents and adults will continue to use childish behavior as long as it is effective in getting someone to provide attention and free assistance. Sometime, in the various stages of growing up, every person needs to be taught that the methods of childish behavior are no longer effective in achieving goals. Then, people will stop using baby methods on adult problems. The Bible tells that when Jesus became a man, he put away all childish things. It was when he put away all childish things that Jesus increased in wisdom and stature and in favor with God and man. So it must be with each of us. We must put away all childish things, especially childish behavior, before we can become mature, effective goal-achieving adults.